Hi, welcome to Karyn and Jonny Do It Raw.
Again.
Again and again and again and again. We're having so much fun doing this for you guys. Doing it, I almost said. We're
in a colonic room.
I swear we're not doing it.
Yeah, we're in a colonic room with the door shut.
They didn't need to know the door was shut, but anyway. So we're here to talk about the other end. You know, we talk so much about food going in this way. Well, we're here to talk about coming out the other way because it's more important. What goes in must come out. If it doesn't, where'd it go and what's it doing to you?
And it's a question that everybody keeps asking. I mean, I get it all the time. What is a colonic?
And even if you don't have the question, you should know about it so you do have the question, because 99% of the people aren't doing colonics, and most people are walking around with 6 to 30 pounds of crap in them. Seriously.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And when I first got into this, my first fast I ever did, my first extended fast, a 21 day.
Yeah.
Karen's like, you need to do a colonic. Come to me, do a colonic. And I was like, no, you know, people are kind of
shy and
bashful.
when you say come to me, it's like me, I don't do the colonics. I wasn't invited.
She did it personally.
No, I didn't. He's lying.
Yeah, she's like, bend over. No, but so I was kind of scared and kind of like, I don't want nothing going near there. But the reality is, like, it's really important because basically all disease starts there.
In the colon. This is almost like a whole brain and body right here, and this is where we carry all of our toxicity.
And if we're juice fasting, I mean, you told me this, if we're juice fasting and we're not eliminating that, it's going to recirculate.
Releasing the poisons.
Back into the body, yeah. So
and here's the deal. If you're having problems getting over your cravings, it's because you haven't gotten the old stuff out, because the old stuff is saying, come here,
exactly.
I want more, so you get the colon cleaned out. So I learned all of this from Dr. Ann Wigmore, who started our whole raw movement that we're doing. And she used to have us, we would go to Optimal Health Institute and we would do our cleanses with her. I'm talking 30 years ago, 30, 40 years ago. And she definitely said we should never do a strong cleanse without doing colonics or enemas. We actually did enemas. We had these great little buckets. I call them buckets of fun. We have them here at Karyn's. We do them with our detoxes we do here, and they're called buckets of fun by me.
Do you want to quickly say the difference between an enema and a colonic? What's like the biggest difference?
The biggest difference is we use this machine and we use gallons and gallons and gallons of water.
It's like water pressure, basically.
And when you say water pressure, that sounds kind of scary.
Well, it's not bad. I mean, I remember when I get it, I feel, you can kind of feel it going in, whereas the enema, you don't really, you just...
Right, because it's gravity. It's the gravity method. One is, and there are gravity colonics too, where they use the big upside down water bottle, so it isn't like the hydroson machine. And then there's the Libby, where you do it yourself. There's so many forms of cleaning your colon out. We just hope we're going to inspire you to want to do it with our conversation today. Right. Yeah, so hold this up. You know, this is what we like.
I'm going to get this so I could zoom in on it, and if you want to do like a little...
We like to think our colons look like this, right? But in reality, this is not the way most of your colons look anymore. They look like these over here, okay?
Yeah, I actually got a colonic done in Arlington Heights by my house, and same thing. And I've seen it on videos on YouTube, people that nobody's colon looks the way a normal colon's supposed to look, because our diet is just so messed up and we're so backed up. And
but you want to know something? I think mine is close after all these years of
of course.
No, seriously, because you see, the lips are related to the colon. Like if you're walking around with chapped lips all the time, sometimes that could mean that you have a low-grade infection in your intestines. So one morning I woke up with these bright pink lips. I was so excited, and I thought I still had lipstick on, but I realized my colon was getting cleaner and cleaner. And you can actually see the different diseases that are related to the different parts of the colon that are impacted.
Right.
So we're just strongly urging you to look into this, really, if you're on a journey of healing and cleansing.
Gotta clean the pipes.
This is a big part of it.
Gotta clean the pipes.
So you can do colonics, or you can do the Libby. It's another machine. There are several machines out there. I've been using the hydroson machine for like 35 years or more. This machine I've had, and I really love the company, and we have total controls. There's no way to make a mistake or have an accident. You can see everything going. Anyway,
ever since I got my first colonic, like I said, I was very scared and nervous. I know a lot of people out there that are on this journey are like, especially guys. Especially guys. You know, you don't want nothing going near your butt. But after getting it done, I'm like, I'm not going to say an enema fanatic, but especially when I'm fasting, I try to do them every other day. Different types of enemas, but go ahead.
Yeah, well, the whole thing is, when you say it scares the guys, but think of the different sizes of your poop coming out sometimes. The speculum is no bigger than that. It's like...
Oh, especially look at the one on the Enema.
Right. It's just
tiny.
It's like a fish hose.
I don't use that thing. I just...
Well, you're supposed to. I've got to teach you how to use this. This is the...
She's going to teach me.
This is what we do the implants with. So I don't believe you should ever do a colonic or an enema without an implant. We use chlorophyll, wheatgrass, what I learned from Dr. Wigmore. There's all kinds of things out there. There are people doing, like you tried the coffee enemas.
Coffee enemas, yeah, they do
vitamin C. I'm not recommending that, but a lot of people have been very comfortable with it.
The Gerson Institute, yeah, they use that to help detoxify the liver. Vitamin C.
Yeah, vitamin C powder.
Lemon water.
But I'm a big believer in using chlorophyll, because actually the chlorophyll gets in there and acts like a little Pac-Man. It eats away it starts to heal the liver, and it eats away a lot of
I already went through a bottle in the last month of chlorophyll. I mean, you're supposed to do 3 tablespoons with like 32 ounces of water.
No, we do 2 to 4 ounces.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we've got to have some more learning here.
Well, that's what I learned online. That's what I read online. So.
Well, you didn't come and ask me. And, I've been doing it for 40-something years. I would ask me personally. No, I'm just joking. There's lots of good information out there. But anyway, what I love about the hydrosauna, too, is I call it poop TV. Because you can actually see
you see all the crap coming out. All the parasites and
the yeast.
Hold on, let me zoom in on this, too.
Yeah.
And the mucoid plaque, right?
Right.
Because when I did my 21 day, actually, so yeah, this is basically where it all comes through. Yep, poop TV. When I did my 21 day, I remember I came here and there was a lot of crap, and I had already been 6 months raw. 6 months raw, and I had a lot of crap on day 18, I think it was, for my...
I have fasted for like very long periods of time, and on the 17th, 18th day, and I've been doing this, at that time I've been doing it for about 30 years, I still got some old stuff out of my body. So
crazy.
It's amazing what we're walking around with, and there will be people that say you shouldn't do this, and it's something that you have to research and learn and feel comfortable with.
And they say it's not natural, but
the way we live isn't natural. We're living in a very bizarre world. But they've been around since Egyptian times. They used to use gourds and reeds to do them, so they've been around forever.
Wow.
So I believe in them. Jonny is a believer now.
I'm a big believer in them now. I always put people on them, people that I coach, friends of mine. My mom's huge into it. So
girlfriends?
Girlfriends are kind of weird about it because they're normally younger, so they're like, what? But I mean, once you get into it, it just makes sense. It's like a car. It's like how old am I? I'm 36. So 36-year-old pipes. Stuff. Accumulates.
71.
Right, and stuff accumulates around your pipes, and you want to make sure those pipes are clean, because if it builds up, backs up, your lymphatic system's not going to drain, all your organs are going to be backed up,
and you're actually,
and then the symptoms are going to come out, right?
And you're sending out poisons to your body. I mean, you're literally
where
walking
the acne
around,
comes and all the rashes.
I think that's where they came with people are full of shit.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Like when I'm on the expressway or something and somebody flicks me off and they're pissed off or whatever, I go, you need a colonic. That person was being a jerk or not. You need a colonic, It could work very well. So, you know what? We're just saying you need to investigate it, whether you've ever done it or not.
And if you don't buy them from you can go on Amazon. The Enema buckets, and here, I'll show it real quick. It's like
I call it buckets of fun.
Buckets of fun, yeah. They are kind of buckets of fun because you clean yourself out, your skin, your eye, the whites in your eyes, everything. I mean, immediately, energy, because you're emptying a lot. And when I did actually my 30-day recently, I was doing them after you told me, do them you said one after another, and I did up to 4 to the point where I was waiting
buckets.
until.
Oh yeah, that's what I teach.
And I was waiting until. It was just clear because you're still passing stuff and you're like, whoa.
You see, the thing that happens is you have gas bubbles in your and it stops the poop. So I've had people say, well, I had 5 colonics and now I'm clean. No, you just hit a pocket where there's gas and you need to get past that.
Right.
And that's the beauty.
That happened with me at one of my colonics I did. As a matter of fact, you know what else I do? What I've been doing is when I do an enema, it's like 32 ounces of water. And then, it's recommended like lay on your side or whatever. I do a handstand.
Well, you see, I teach to do the handstand with the implant that we do at the end. But you know what? Come take one of my classes. I will teach specifically what I learned from Dr. Wigmore, how to use them. There's tons of stuff on the internet, and certainly go research it and, make your body your own laboratory and see what works for you. But we do have a specific way that I've been teaching for like about 40 years how to do it. So.
But game changer, right? Cleaning the colon is extremely important.
Remember, what goes in must come out. If it didn't, where did it go, and what's it doing to you. And you know what my great grandmother used to say all the time, and I loved it, when she'd bark, and she'd go, more room out than in. You got to keep it your mouth. More room out than in.
Yeah.
So,
and you know, everybody that's walking around with extra weight on them, that's basically...
Oh, yeah, people go, if you have a tummy,
you're full of...
fecal matter. It's fecal matter. It's not just fat. It's
Elvis Presley, John Wayne.
Howard Lyman wrote in his book that when they did an autopsy on John Wayne, he had 75 pounds of fecal matter in him. So
75 pounds.
Yeah.
And what was his diet? What would he die? Like heart condition?
I don't.
Well, you think of all that pressure building up on all your organs and pushing up. Exactly.
Yeah. So, anyway, thanks for joining us today. And if you have questions about this, I got some classes coming up. Jonny does some coaching. I do coaching. We're here for you. We just want, you know what, send us your questions and complaints and what you'd like to know more about. We got two different perspectives. You got the 35-year-old kid, and you got the 75-year-old kid.
Yeah, I'm still learning. I mean, like I said, when I was already vegan for a couple of years, and then I went raw, and she got me into these, and I'm so grateful. Well, she did, but I'm so grateful because, like, I had bad detox symptoms my first few times fasting, and now
it will help relieve the symptoms.
Totally, headaches, everything. I mean, it immediately, because you're releasing all that pressure, all that crap that's been built up for, I mean, years. You know, so especially all the fried foods, processed foods, all the mucus-forming foods that just build up and ferment, right?
And that's why you stink, too.
That's why we stink. That's why your poop stinks. Well, I mean, poop stinks anyway. But.
No, it doesn't. Your poop still stinks. My poop doesn't
Well,
stink.
It doesn't stink like... Well, you want to know something?
My poop does not smell.
Was this like roses?
Kind
of. Yeah, I swear by them, though. I mean, I just think it's really important, especially during juice fasts. And But...
So, hopefully, you will continue to join us, and you will continue to send us your comments. We really enjoy
Comment
them.
below. Let us know more.
Below.
Let us know more.
Karyn and Jonny, do it raw. Bye.
Till next time.